Hello, welcome to today's live at 10 for 10 minutes. Hopefully, we have a lot of questions today, so let's get to it. So, the first question is from our intermediate proofing page. Let's see. What is the cause of air pockets on the surface of the bread crust and in the breadcrumb, causing asymmetry? And it seems to split on each side of the bread. Thank you for being a special educator. You're welcome. All right, so air pockets. Let's see. So if you have any questions during my live stream, please type it down on the boxes, in the comment boxes, especially on LinkedIn. And I will definitely try to catch those and get back to you. Okay. Now, air pockets. Number one, you have to understand that the reason why air pockets are there in any kind of dough form is because the dough is too weak to hold the individual gas bubbles, so it merges and form larger air bubbles. Okay, so the number one indication of a weak dough is air bubbles, large air bubbles. Okay, so two things: what weakens the dough and what strengthens the dough. You have to approach it with this two-prong point of view. Okay, and basically what weakens the dough is high temperature. If you have a high temperature dough coming out of your mixer, and if you proof it too hot, that's going to weaken the dough. Okay, so we see that a lot with rushed outputs. Okay, you're rushing to meet your output time. You mix your dough as much as possible. You reduce the hydration. You increase the friction in the dough. You make it really, really hot. And then you try to push the throughput through the proofer. You increase the temperature so much that you're hoping you can proof with a shorter time at a higher temperature. Okay, so those are the two things you need to look at quickly without adding anything else into the dough. All right, mixer, proofer, manage your dough temperature. Go to those pages and see what your ideal dough temperature is going to be, and you are going to make sure you meet those dough temperatures. Don't go above it. Okay, that's going to significantly help your dough strength. All right, now if those two things don't work, I want you to go back and look at your formulation and understand what else you can put in there to strengthen the dough. All right, you need a stronger dough to prevent the cells from merging together. Okay, things you could look at: reduce your water absorption. That is the most important thing. The more you dilute your gluten, the weaker the dough becomes. So reduce your water absorption to see if you strengthen the dough. All right. Notice that I'm doing non-ingredient usage solutions first. Okay, I want you to always try non-ingredient solutions first before you go into ingredient solutions. All right. So reduce your water absorption by 0.5%. 0.5. Okay, don't go 1%. Go 0.5. You would see a drastic improvement in your dough. Okay, say if you reduce your water absorption and you still don't see any improvement, increase your gluten quality, either by getting a better quality flour or adding vital wheat gluten. All right, better quality flour first, so spring wheats or high quality bread flour. If you can't do that, add gluten. Okay, so if you see my progression into ingredient solutions, okay? So gluten, how much gluten to add? Always start with 0.25. 0.25 first, then go up to 0.5, then go up to 0.75, then go up to 1 until you see an improvement, okay? Anything above 0.5 is going to require you to add some more water so that the gluten can be functional, okay? Also, anything above 0.5 is going to cost you more money. So let's not get there. Let's try the lower levels first. All right. Lastly, if you do all this and it still doesn't work, I'll be surprised if all those things don't help you. Then it means that you have an out of control process and you have to put in dough conditioners. Okay. It's not uncommon. A lot of large-scale, high-output facilities use dough improvers because they have uncontrollable CCPs, control points. So things like dough strengthening emulsifiers, Datum is my favorite go-to. SSL is my next one, and any other enzyme replacements for these two things is going to work for you to help strengthen up that dough. A lot of the times you have to understand that us high output bakers need to work with machines, okay? And once you work with machines, dough divider, dough extruders, you have to use emulsifiers, dough strengthening emulsifiers. If you don't, then you are going to see quality issues like that. Okay, so if you follow the steps that I just recommended, you should be able to see lesser air pockets and stronger dough. That's where we're going to get you to, stronger dough. Okay. All right. Next question on enzymes. Can you please tell me the enzymes which I can use to correct my flour for cookies, bread, flatbread, and cakes? If possible, can you please send me the standard properties, physiochemical, rheological, and baking for bread, flatbread, cookies, and cakes? All right, so you are asking for a lot because that is a whole bunch of information. What I would like to send you to first is our enzymes page, okay? Go to our enzymes page and you're going to see a whole list of enzyme, which for what to use for what kind of products and for what functionality. It's all on our enzymes page, okay? Next, I'm going to send you to join our academy as a member, okay? As a member, you have access to all that seminar literature for flatbreads, for breads, for multi-grain breads. Our multi-grain bread seminar is one of our highest viewed seminars, okay? So go there and look what do you need to do to meet certain physiochemical and rheological properties for bread and multi-grain bread, okay? And basically start there. And then if you have further questions, you have to come to me with specific questions. Like, for example, what enzyme do I need to make my flour tortilla flour more resilient and flexible? Then I will have specific solutions for you. Okay, this is really broad. So I need you to educate yourself with the materials we have out there and then come to me with specific question. Okay, I answer most of my questions on social media because I believe that we should help teach a lot of people all at once. And if you need specific private consultation, then go to our consultation page at the top of Bakerpedia and buy consultation. Then we'll be more specific, more catered to your problems. Okay, so that's all I can help you with today. Hopefully that helps. All right. From our LinkedIn direct message page, we will need formulations and applications for our ingredients. Can I come to you with specific project? Is it something you offer? Yes, we do offer one-on-one consultation with one of our baking specialists. We have Barbara Heidoff, who can develop cake products for you. And I work with both Barbara and Richard to develop bread, cake, bars, any kind of bakery products for you. Okay, so go to our consulting page and learn more about them, and we should be able to solve something for you. Okay. Dear Dr. Lin, I have a par-baked crust problem. My par-baked crust is drying out while on hold. These are my COAs, and thank you for sending your formulation over also. Okay, let me look at them. I have my crust producer sheet them out to X inches, bake for 400 for X amount of time. And I assemble them before reselling them at retail locations. What am I missing here? All right, so I took a look at your formula, and basically what you're doing is you are putting a lot of process variation onto your pizza crust before you actually bake it off. So what I would suggest is basically looking at adding emulsifiers, enzymes, and oil in there. So basically what you're perceiving as dry texture is actually stale pizza crust. Okay, so you can stale pizza crust through baking too long and not adding in enough oil or emulsifiers or enzymes. Okay, so those are the things that I recommend. Cut your baking time. All right. Add in emulsifiers like Datum or SSL or similar emulsifier replacement enzymes. Add an amylase or some kind of shelf life extension solution. Increase your oil percentage by at least 1%. And basically, if you do all these things, I would be surprised if you don't see a difference. And if you still don't see a significant difference, then let's talk more about a one-on-one consultation, which is on our consultant page. Okay, I'll send Richard to you and help you solve your problem. Okay, so a lot of you ask, if I don't want to use Datum or SSL, what can I use? Okay, so if you're part of our Baker Academy membership, members only get these papers and membership is free. We just launched a emulsifier replacement paper. Okay, and it goes into what is an emulsifier, the different kinds of emulsifiers. Okay, let me show you the different kinds of emulsifiers being used in the baking industry. Okay, what is the function of emulsifiers in baked goods? Let's get this out there. Have people understand what an emulsifier is for. Okay, all right, and then I hope that will answer all the emulsifier questions out there. Okay, so go be a member at our Baker Academy today and get this newly published paper for free. Okay, and we can provide this to you for free because of NGP. Okay, MGP and Bakerpedia has partnered up to produce this paper for you. Okay, so thank you, MGP. We really appreciate all the support by Dr. O.D. Menengut. And we are in the process of producing more papers for you. So thank you. That's all. Oh, wait, that's one more question. This one's an interesting question. I know I'm not sure what this means, but I'm just going to say it out, and I hope you don't laugh. Okay. Why do bagels have butt crumbs? I don't know what exactly butt crumbs are, but if I want to take a guess at it, it's probably one of those things that appear at the bottom of the bagel that looks like a wart or something. I'm just guessing, so excuse me. It's just funny. It's probably got to do with your dividing system. So I can't do this. I'm gonna break out in laughter. Please send me pictures on what a butt crumb is really, and I will try my best to answer it. Okay, so that's all for today's Answer 10 and 10. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.